I was thinking what I supposed to be doing the videos about, or what's the message, and how to help other people. I can't do it like I cannot do it like Aiton or anybody else, but I'm searching some some way as well. And I was thinking maybe I will just tell you about my experience and how it is when your third eye is opening, or when this thing happens. What's the experience and what it means, and how important it is to you, to every single person. Because when I was younger, I was always thinking, what's the purpose in life? I was thinking about different things, but that was the main one, and I didn't want to accept when people were saying that there is no sense in existence, in the universe and everything I was seeing and I was told about. I didn't like this idea. I was thinking that if that's the case, nothing makes sense. The existence doesn't make sense either. And when I was looking at this existence and the beauty and the magnificence of everything, of the nature and about the planets and everything, what is happening and how it works all together, it didn't look to me like it doesn't make sense. There is a lot of intelligence in it. It's just something that I can't argue with. So intelligence and no sense doesn't go together, does it? It doesn't go together to me, at least. So I was searching to know, basically, to know the answers. And automatically, when I realized that there is a sense, there has to be sense in it, automatically it meant to me that there is a possibility for every person to know something, to get to something, to get to know those fundamental answers to those fundamental questions. I've noticed that most of the people, almost all of the people, don't know anything about, they don't know answers to those questions at all. Because I was checking in religion. I was a religious person as well, and I was checking science and wherever I could check what people know, because I just came to this logically. If there is a sense in this universe, and if we have opportunity to get to any understanding what is happening here and why we're here, and yeah, so if there is a possibility for it, it has to be technically possible to do it somehow, isn't it? So I wanted to know. And I've noticed as well since young age that when you chill and when you go good to other people, they pay you back with the same currency, and it works very well for you because it's just easier to live, isn't it? And everybody wants to have easier, isn't it? That's the goal, easy and nice, and that's like a natural thing. Most of the people is trying to achieve that by pursuing money or other, some power and those things, and they're trying to do it a different way. What I was talking about, this experience. Okay, so I'm coming back again because I've noticed that I lost the plot at the end of this video. So when I've noticed that it works very good to be nice, it's nice to be nice, and I've noticed that I just not naturally like pursue this direction because I just like it better than anything which is negative happening, because I know that there is a lot of, I went through many things in life as well. There was a lot of negative things happening, so I know them, and I know that it's no being likes to go through negative things. It's not a nice experience, yeah? So doing that to other people, it would be like being a hypocrite, isn't it? I don't like it, but I do it to others. I know obviously the reason that people do it to others right now. But in my case, I would have to be a hypocrite to say like that. Okay, but what I was trying to talk about. So I just decided one day that, I don't know if it was one day, I don't even know when it was. I just play with this currency as well, no? And I've noticed that it started to I've noticed that there are some people which don't pay back in the same currency, and they will still bump into you and do you a lot of harm and different things. They just operate on different levels. So those things still happen, yeah? It's not like you're just starting to be nice to everybody and everybody is nice to you and the system that you live in is nice to you as well. No. This doesn't happen like that. So I've noticed that it works kind of work for me. I feel better, but world is still attacking me. So that was kind of like unfair to me. It was looking like it is a little bit unfair. Hey man, I'm trying, yeah, and still going through the same problems, but not very. It wasn't very long time ago when I understood why these negative things happen, even if I'm trying my best. First reason is to test us, to test our, in my case, for example, to test how much I strive to be good, because this negative thing happens. Obviously, it is unfair, and if it's something really difficult, it happens that I would rebel. I know that it would be more beneficial for me to withdraw from the situation and stay in silence, don't do anything, just observe, because we observers at the end of the day, isn't it? But I do rebel, and this when this happens, I can analyze it later on, and I can see what was the reason, and it shows me basically where my striving to holding to these good principles is not working anymore. Yeah, so this is quite good thing. A negative experience, especially, because positive experience, there is a positive experience as well. Nice things, and it's needed as well, because you can, how to say that? It's the flip side of the negative experience, isn't it? So there is a balance always. But negative experience is a very useful thing. It teaches you can progress because of negative experience. And when you understand very important thing, that is not against you, it's nothing personal, this negative experience. It's just there is a source of negativity which is around, and we are embedded in the system. We are physically here. Other people can affect us, isn't it? And yeah, so when you understand this, and okay, so what I wanted to finish this first talking about is how important it is to understand why other people do some bad things to you. Why it is important to understand it. It's very easy. When you understand it, it doesn't harm you anymore. And when it doesn't harm you anymore, it doesn't count. It doesn't do any difference to you. You just watch it and laugh. Unless they harm you physically or do something, you can't be in peace anymore. So, but most of these things are not like that. So when you understand this thing, they don't harm you anymore.